All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to week 48 in the rise of Obticeo. I started this account at the beginning of the year, used the hyperdrive bundle, and I've been updating the progress on the account every week. Getting close to the end of the year here, almost 52 weeks, 48 weeks gone, one more month to go. And it looks like we were going to close out our first big journey at the end of the month. Looking good to get that Profundity journey done. So let's take a look at where the account was in week 45. Now, I've been on vacation, so a few weeks have passed, but in week 45, we had 3.39 million GP. I'd added about 60 from the prior week. 18 relics, 27 zetas, 6 omicrons. We'd added the Dash Rendar omicron in there too. Squad Arena shock clones have dropped all the way to top 200. Not really getting much above 150 these days. A lot of Galactic Legends are in. A lot of the higher level teams like CLS and things like that are in, and we really don't beat those with our Shock T clones. In the fleet, we still get top 10 with our Malevolence. The project for Relic is Dash Rendar in week 50. Be the last requirement for this Profundity journey that we've got. All right, the next week's energy plan, IG 2000. We still need that ship finished. Still working on Vandor Chewbacca, IG 11, Cara Dune, some Carbantis. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with those energy spots. We're going to talk about that a little bit. There may need to be some changes to my energy plan based on a few things. In fleet energy, we're picking up Mando and the B1 battle droid and the Cantina. Just farming signal data for right now. We're not pushing forward with other Cantina characters at the moment. In mod, we're going to do speed, and we're going to pick up some potency mods. I'm going to go back to the refresh strategy of 3 mod, 3 energy, 3 fleet. And I'll do a Cantina refresh on Cantina Energy Day and every Energy Day, but I'm going to call that 1 refresh a day, more or less. Try to get back to that strategy. I'm done buying the high-level relic materials for Relic 8 and Relic 9, so we can put more focus back on getting those Cantina refreshes in for the signal data. Shop plan for next week. In the Cantina store, we're feeding the Shard shop. In the Guild store, we're kind of waiting on those gear changes. We're not spending too much Guild store currency. In the Squad Arena, we're buying Prestige. I wanted to get stocked up on that. We still got to build Savage Oppress. In Galactic War store, we're working just feeding the Shard shop with that. In Fleet, we're still trying to finish out Rex's ship. Getting Zetas, feeding the Shard shop when we need to. Guild Event Store, we're doing just Negotiator and Hermit Yoda. Working toward that JML journey at some point. In the Shard Shop, we've got Gear 13 purples and golds. I'm still continuing to buy those. Even though the gear changes are coming up, I'm still buying most of the same gear that I would always buy out of the Shard Shop. I don't want to slow down my relic cycle waiting for something that's going to happen someday. But yeah, no regrets. So in the Guild store, I'm willing to save it. In the Shard Shop, I feel like just spend it, and I'm not going to worry too much about whether or not I optimized my efficiency on a few of these gear purchases, especially for the comm links, the Mark IV comm links, and the binoculars. Those are going to stop us from leveling characters, so I don't want to stop my progress while I'm waiting on those changes. So we'll see how that's going to go. So this will be 3 weeks of gear today that we'll be working through. I went to Hawaii for 2 weeks, had the double drops, had the anniversary event. So I am going to have to go through a little slower than usual. And the goal for this evening is no Carbantis wasted. We got a bunch of Carbantis that we farmed up, and we don't want to get frivolous with them. We start clicking the button, and they'll be all gone in a heartbeat. So the nice thing is the Profundity stuff is lining up. We have the next event, I believe, on the 31st of December, And looks like we've got plenty of time to get Dash Rendar done. And I don't think we're going to be able to Relic 9 Admiral Raddus today. I think I'm going to be short on signal data. And so we still have some materials to farm up there, but we should be fine to get Dash finished out and also Raddus finished out by the end of the month and be ready for that event. If not, I may, if I'm just like a few crystals away from getting it done or something, we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to do the event at the end of the month. Pretty sure we're going to get that done. On the other hand, I don't know. This account, it's shocking how fast we're working toward 4 million. Working on a big fleet first, the galactic power has just exploded. And, we're almost at 3.4 million galactic power on this account already. I'll probably hit 3.5 tonight or close by the time we get the Profundity in. Relic a few more characters, Han and Chewie, to get the Millennium Falcon up and running. We're going to be close to 4 million. And I feel like this account would really... I'm weak for conquest. I've only got 1 or 2 teams that are going to do well in conquest. I can bring together the CLS team. I can you field an Admiral Raddus team. The Raddus team, I've been playing with it on the Loquitur account on hard mode, and it's not that effective. They kill Admiral Raddus a lot and take that team down. So my experimentation with him to see how good he is in conquest have proven that it's pretty mediocre right now. So that doesn't look like it's going to be an effective team for the higher levels of hard conquest. So basically, I either have to put together a CLS team and then pretty quickly get a Jedi Knight Luke team of some kind together as well. Probably need Jedi Knight Revan to make that fully functional. Relic Hermit Yoda, of course, to try to get the Jedi Knight Luke, and then we'll have that for the Jedi Knight Luke team. But that seems like a bit of a stretch. And maybe I just need to go into Padme. Maybe I just need to relic the Padme, relic the Kenobi for the capital ship anyway. So I'm looking at a couple different teams, and the Jedi team would be good because there's almost always some kind of Jedi quests in Conquest, some Jedi feat of some kind. So maybe the Jedi team is better overall for getting Conquest points. And, I don't have to achieve Box 5 the first time I ever go into hard Conquest, but I also don't want to end up in a Box 2 situation, right? So I feel like we got to get this Profundity in, and then we got to pay some attention to how we're going to get hard Conquest done, and then we can move on from there. So that's kind of the challenge. So for the second tier projects, we've got CLS team as the second tier project, Kenobi for the capital ship, and then the bounty hunters. Of course, to get that Millennium Falcon and get Chewbacca to 7 stars and all that stuff. So the bounty hunters are important. I feel like we want to prioritize Savage because that could often be a free win in GAC. Thrawn is needed to get the Mara Jade team effective. I put Padme on the list now simply because we got to get her higher gear if we want to use that team in hard Conquest. I don't have a Relic Padme on the Loquitur account, and the Padme team, Padme just dies, and the Padme team would be pretty effective, even with only a couple Relic characters, but Padme has to be one of the Relics. So if we do Relic Kenobi, we basically just have to Relic Padme. We've already got Jedi Knight Anakin. We've got Shaak Ti from building the 501st clones. And, we can put a 5th of some kind in there, get Ahsoka Tano in a little better shape. I don't know if we would relic her, but try to get that team fully functional for hard Conquest. It can pull a pretty good amount of weight in hard Conquest. The Dash team, we want to put some investment into L3 and Vandor. And I think for now, that's pretty much going to be an offense team. We're going to want to be able to control the matchup and put it against teams where the AI is going to be stupid and attack into L3 and not be able to kill the Vandor or Chewbacca, and then we're in pretty good shape. We got the Ewoks to work on. Need that C-3PO at some point. And I've got Nest on the list, but man, when you see how much stuff is on this list, she's off the list. And the Ewoks are almost off the list too. It's crazy. It's crazy how far down they've fallen for the other stuff that I want first. But Ewoks may have to get reprioritized because that's part of the CLS team, part of the Jedi Knight Luke journey. So, yeah, the Ewoks may have to come up on the list. Arg. Anyway, I got to do some thinking on this list and some thinking on my hard conquest stuff. But I think the top of the list is good. It's clear. CLS, Kenobi, Bounty Hunters. That stuff we really have to invest in. So that's what we're going to do. So that gives us a little framework for what we're going to work on with the account today. All right, let's get over here to chat, see if anybody's got anything to say. The energy plan looks almost identical to mine. Well, then you have a fantastic energy plan. Thumbs up. Yeah. Nice. All right. Welcome back. I can't miss this, although it's 1:30 a.m. Oh, wow. Wow, that's late. Well, thanks for joining us. Hout out. Just another consumer says, I'm burning my shard shop currency on things that won't double. I'm not clear on what things won't double. They said things won't double at the Gear 12 level. Does that mean, like, all of the materials that are used for relicing characters, like those med packs and all that stuff? Or is it just the gear that's actually labeled as Gear 12? Like the, the Mark 12 cybernetics and the Mark 12 bayonets and everything that's Mark 12. I guess I'm not exactly clear on what's in and what's out of the gear changes. I've been out of it for 2 weeks and haven't researched it yet. But Gear 12 pieces, so med packs, etc., won't double. Okay. All right, so basically it's anything that's used for Gear 13, and I think they did specify that Kairos won't double. There's a list. Okay. Yeah, all right, I gotta get the list. Zortar says, hey, Deal, welcome back from vacation. Anything interesting happen besides the eruption? Yeah. I mean, going to Hawaii is exciting. It's fun. Going on vacation, if you do it right. Quick story time. There was a vacation that we went on where my lovely wife planned out events like every day that we were on vacation. And we got like 4 days into the vacation, and I'm like, I'm going back to bed. I'm not going anywhere today. And we ended up just sitting by the pool and not doing anything all day and sort of, wasted whatever tickets we'd bought. But, I'm telling you guys, if you go on vacation, plan out 2 or 3 things and then just let the rest of it happen. If you want to go somewhere, go somewhere. If you don't, just go down, sit by the pool, pull out a book. There were quite a few days where it was just us, just chilling, just doing nothing, letting the day slide by, and that's nice. That's really nice. At least for me, the time goes by quickly. It's very relaxing, and like I said in the chat, it's on one hand you don't want to quit your vacation and come back home. On the other hand, I'm back to all my stuff and my things and hanging out with you guys, and that's nice too. So it's not great to leave, but it is good to be back home. So, yeah, it was fun. It was very fun. I would recommend Hawaii to anybody. It's pretty expensive. It's a long flight to get over there, but it's quite an experience. It's different. It's different than what you're going to get if you've never been, Interesting stuff. All right, well, what do you say we get into this account and take a look at some upgrades? First things first, we got a relic to do. Admiral Raddus ready to go. So let's get him equipped. All right. Now, I don't think we have enough signal data to get him to Relic 9. So I think we're going to run out about Relic 7 or 8. And we'll have to see what it is that we have to farm for next week. I put a lot of effort into getting Dash Rendar closed out, so we got enough Dash shards, but probably not enough signal data. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. It's going to be close. Hitting 54 weeks with the Senator Path. Executor next week. 80k shy of 4 million GP. Bloating the next weeks to get next week's PG. Nice. Bloating is a weird experience. Yeah, I'll use that gauntlet in pilots eventually. Cal G says paths have been amazingly helpful. Yeah, we're redoing the paths. We're going to get a redo out here, hopefully for the start of 2023. All right, as expected, we're out of signal data. We're also out of Zenbittle cards at Relic 7. So we have to farm some Zenbittle cards. We have to farm a bunch of signal data. Now, where does Dash have to end up? Dash is high Relic 2. Is he Relic 7 that we have to do for Dash? Yeah, Relic 7. So we're going to need a bunch of Zenbittle cards. So we'll have to spend those last 2 weeks. We won't be able to like relic other characters. We'll probably have to spend a couple weeks just farming up Zenbittle cards and finishing that out. All right, speaking of Dash, that's the next big thing, right? We got to get this Dash Rendar up to 7 stars in Gear 12 and start prepping him for his relic. Did I misclick something? Alright, maybe it was just one more click that I thought there was going to be. So there we are, 7 stars, Gear 12. We can lock in a couple pieces here. We'll give him that. We'll craft that, we'll give him that. Short on med packs, we're going to need 1 billion med packs. Look at this, we've finished up Raddus soon enough. I've been farming on this fusion furnace. So we're able to lock in that fusion furnace too. So he should pretty easily be a 2-week cycle. Should have no problem getting him on a 2-week cycle. All right. Nothing else for us to work on here, right? We just, these 2 guys getting to full relic level is all we need. Vels says, hey DL. Hey Vels. Tyler Hote says, greetings. Hope DL was great. Or Hope Hawaii was great. It was. R7 for Dash. We need Violet, Bob, and Helen. Dash looks way too much like the kid in Incredibles. That's funny. TK says, welcome back. He's got a lick saber slash. Zymergy says, we've talked before about licking the lightsabers. They are definitely not flavored. I mean, some people think that like the red lightsabers are cherry flavored. They are not. Or at least your taste buds are gone as soon as you lick it, so you really don't have much opportunity to determine, you know, what that flavor might be. These Zenbittle cards are going to be what holds us up, isn't it? We've got some stuff, right? We've got some stuff. These can be used. We can dump all of them. Probably dump all these. This is what we need for Luke. So we'll need those for, we need like a double dose of those for Luke. But I think for right now, knocking down 20 Zenbittle cards seems like a pretty good idea. So let's go ahead and make those. Get those out of the way. 40 of these. We're going to need a total of... Oops. So to go from Relic 8 to Relic 9, we need 20 of them. To go from Relic 7 to Relic 8, I think we need 20 of them. So we need 40 of those. We've got 40 of them. So we're good there. And to go from relic 6 to relic 7, I just want to check that real quick. Do I have anybody that's parked at relic 6 on this account? Vader. We've never made it to 7 with Vader. So it's just 10 Zenbittle cards there. So we need 50 of those. Is that correct? 20, 20, and 10. And I think we had 50 of them, right? No, we've only got 35. Miscalculated that? Let's go back and look. Let's go back and look. So arrow magnifiers were good. But the Zenbittle cards, yeah, we need 20 of them there. Pretty sure that we need 20 of them to go to relic 9. Yeah, 20 Zenbittle. So I need 15 more Zenbittle cards. It's doable. It's doable. I'll be able to farm up those materials for scrapping out by the end of the month. I mean, we got almost 4 weeks left to go, so we'll be able to get those. All right. Alex Sabatini says, "Hey DL, new fan here. Started watching your Inquisitor Obticeo content last week, and I love it. I'm going to start my Sea journey soon, and I'm unsure where to start. Start with something besides Sith Eternal. Yeah, just another consumer says Sea is hard to recommend at the moment. Yeah, Sea has fallen to the bottom of my list of recommendations. If you want to see a Sea journey, go look at the Darth Loquitur account. And I've also done specifically a journey guide for Sea where I talk about how to build teams around and how to kind of go through the Sith Eternal journey a step at a time and build the Sith team and build a trooper team and all that stuff. So there's information on my channel for Sith Eternal, but my recommendation is really don't build him. Build Executor first and SLKR second, and that would be a much better path in the current environment. You want to really focus on getting one of those big capital ships first so you can guarantee your fleet placement. Executor is a bit easier than Profundity, and it builds toward better stuff and builds directly toward SLKR. So I would build the fleet first and then follow it up with SLKR. All right. My guild leader said the same thing, but I have most of the Empire champions already leveled to 7-star and gear 9 to 10. Yeah, I get that, but yeah, okay, so TK's asking if you're in the Discord. Yeah, come on over to the Discord. Come on over to the Discord and ask questions. And for people who don't know, in my Discord, there's a Ask Loquitur channel, and you can pop in there and just ask me questions directly. Take a look at your account. So yeah, I mean, the problem with the Sith Eternal journey, it's a really good journey. You get a lot of good stuff, and the troopers are good. The Sith stuff is good. It's a pretty easy and desirable journey. The problem is the payout is the number 7 out of 7 GLs right now. So, and who knows, maybe C will get a lifter in one of these upcoming conquests and he'll become, premium, but you're not going to have access to that character if you're on a new account anyway. So you can't rely on that and hope that they fixed Sith Eternal. I would recommend SLKR or Rey. Either one of those is your first GL. All right, so CLS. Man, we have none of this gear. None of it. Dash Rendar took 2 of these, I think, to level up. So we've got none of that gear. So we can't even work on Luke. Yikes. Okay, let's go ahead and look at squads. The Profundity stuff is here. I think the CLS team is in here. So we can work on some of these other characters a little bit. But not Luke. Not Luke. Needs a Carbanti here. We have 500 Carbantis plus 1. So we have 11 total Carbantis left over after relicking. And getting Dash Rendar to his gear tier. He took a Carbanti, at least one. All right, let's lock this in for Luke. We're gonna need a lot of those. Okay. Pay some attention to that coming up in the future. All right, let's see. We need those Mark 5, how many of these do we have? We have 6 worth of the hollow projectors. Man, I feel like we can only take 1 gear tier on this guy, because he's going to burn up a bunch of good gear. Alright, we'll take 1 level on Chewie. And then he's stuck on the same piece as Luke. Alright, we're going to be desperate to find that piece. 3PO and Chewie. We've got tons of stun cuffs, that's not a problem. We're okay on Carbantis right now. Oh man, 2 Carbantis. 2 Carbantis for this level. Alright, well, let's commit here. One gear tier, just 1. And that's it. That's all I can afford to do on the CLS team, and then I gotta move on. Gotta move on to these bounty hunters. Okay, let's get Bosk. We're in good shape here, so let's go ahead and get him to gear 12. Alright, let's take a look at all of this stuff. I think we need this leadership Zeta on him. Right. Loses taunt, he gains taunt. We're not so worried about that at the moment. We do need the lead though. So let's go ahead and slap that lead on him. Frenzy and taunt. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get these Omegas on him. And again, this is helping the ship, right? So we're getting him to gear 12 and we're trying to help the Houndstooth as much as we can. All right, let's go to the Houndstooth and make sure that we've got all the stuff maxed. We don't. Okay. This is just damage. Houndstooth not known for its massive damage. Upgrade that to 1 million. 7-star Houndstooth in the house. 30% damage. We're gonna save it for now. We need to work on the Profundity fleet. Prioritize that. Okay, so Bosk is in good shape. Now we got to work on bounty hunters. And basically, does Cad Bane need that same piece? He needs the same piece. Same piece. All right. If this is what we're going to use to get Chewie, how many Carbantis do we have? 6 left. And this is going to use 2. Oof. All right. I guess we need to go to Kenobi. Now we've committed a couple Carbantis to him over time. He needs 2 more for this level. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. He needs 2 more for this level. 3 more. Oh, I hate this so much. But I have to commit these Carbantis while I have them, guys. We got to just put them on while we got it. And that's the last Carbanti. Oh, no, that's not a real Carbanti. Nice. All right. All right. This gear tier is easy. This is no problem for us, right? A couple sets of stun cuffs. A different kind of Carbanti. All right, we can do that one, no problem. All right. And then this, we're short on the Mark V. And we don't have enough crystals to buy. And if I was going to spend crystals, I would probably want to buy those gold data pads that everybody needs. So, okay, Kenobi's at 11. That means that we can take his passive here all the way up. We're not even going to look. We're not even going to pay attention. We're just going to click that button until it's done. Okay. So that's a big deal. Getting that passive all the way up to the top, the extra potency, extra accuracy, extra damage, all the stuff that we get for that passive is good. So we're okay with him for now. We don't... Gear 12 would be nice so we could do 6-dot mods, but we're happy with Gear 11. Okay. Let's go back to our bounty hunters then. How much do we want to invest in IG-88 or Boba Fett? It's Grief Karga that we have to commit to, though, right? And we're down to our latest Carbanti. Yeah, let's lock in the stun gun here. And then we'll lock down these other pieces. And sadly, we are at the end of our Carbantis. Sweeten the deal. This is really good. This is really good. Dispelling all your debuffs is really, really good. Okay, we'll get the cooldowns. We'll spend on his payout. We've got 570 purple. Yeah, all right. Let's go check on chat. All right. Have you seen the store today? Have I seen the store today? Which store? Just the shipments or the store? Did they do the doubling? Is the doubling in? Is it in? Has it happened? Has the thing occurred? No, that's 10 Carbantis for 560. That's the same as always, right? Okay, so have I seen the store today? What's in the store? What am I looking for in the store? Or do you mean the store where you got to log into the external site? Anyway, Don Tallow, there's some extra... Oh, okay, there's some extra gear packs in the store. Extra gear packs. On the Loquitur account, I bought 3 of the circuit of the carbonite packs and 2 of the bronzium packs. So I spent all my crystals on Loquitur, on relic materials. Some extra gear packs. Are these any good of a deal? A chance of getting a varying amount of gear. I hate those. I hate packs like that. I don't even want to click them because I'll get the worst statistics and get robbed. I really don't recommend buying stuff with high variability. Like when you look at the ones that I just talked about with the carbonite circuit boards and stuff like that. they have a range of like 100 to 300. But even if you only get 100 out of them, it's good. It's a good conversion. So you only want to buy the variable ones if the lowest level is still a reasonably good payout. Okay. So is there anything else that I can do? Got some work done on the bounty hunters. You know what? Let's just, for the fun of it, go in there and take a quick stab at that Chewie event. Just for fun. See how far off we are on getting Chewbacca. This is the 6-star event. I haven't worked on mods and done all kinds of crazy stuff. But we'll just take our 5 best bounty hunters at the moment and get on in there. How high are you building pilots for Profundity? Well, right now I'm just building everybody to the level of completing the journey guide. My 2.4 alt is looking at getting Profundity at the end of January, assuming I can get the scavenger material for high relics. Nice, Vels. That's awesome. All right. Oops. Alex Sabatini says, I'm convinced my CLS team has single-handedly won me more GACs than any other team I've built. Nice. I just got my boss to Relic 7 today for a thick houndstooth. Going for Executor as my next journey. Just finished SLKR last week. Nice, Tyler. That's awesome. Finish up the SLKR and go straight into Executor. Nice. Grief can be pretty low on gearing for Chewie. Yeah, he can. He can. Okay, do I go for Han or do I go for R2? I think I kind of feel like I want to go for R2 here. Stun him if we can, because he is super annoying. I'm gonna get some ability blocks on somebody. I feel like we don't want to do area effect though on these guys, right? Isn't that the case, that we don't want the counterattack, so we don't really want to do area effect stuff? All right, Bosk, try to get rid of that stuff. We can recover. Retribution. You know what? We're not in bad shape right now, so let's. Oh, that's gonna. Didn't even hurt. Didn't even sting a little bit. Oop, Bosk is getting wrecked. Bosk got wrecked. Okay. R2 traded for Bosk. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of his buffs. We still haven't even closed out the contract yet. Still haven't got the contract. That is not ideal. Okay, we get rid of him. Now we should be able to hopefully... nope, no stuns. All right. IG's hitting pretty hard. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Oh, nice. We got Bounty Hunter's Resolve back. Take out Lando over here. Pretty annoying. All right, well, we lost our Bosk, but we got the 6-star Chewbacca. That's nice. Tyler Holt says, watching gearing GK hurts to watch. Yeah, nice. Just unlocked Wampa. It's a glorious day, says Michael Neal. Nice. Some accounts have special offers, says Vels. It seems random. Daily deals. Huh. One of my accounts got the offers. I don't know. That's interesting. Some get it, some don't. Would you recommend farming the Raddus ship for Rey or just buying the shards to the 5-star requirement on a 6 million account? I would recommend just buying the 5-star requirements and not spending any more effort than absolutely necessary. On my main account, I think I finally took that ship up to level 85 after having it for like a year and a half. I mean, I was in no hurry to invest in that ship at all. It's pretty mediocre. I mean, you can build it as a, if you don't have 6 fleets, you can build it as a 6th fleet just to park on defense, just to take up space. But yeah, no, I'd just buy it out to 5 stars. Be done with it. Just leave it there. Pretty sure you want Dengar over Cad for this. He helps with the stealth on Chewie. Yeah, I mean, all that's true, but the goal here is to get this event done with the characters that are pilots anyway, right? We want to work on the ships. You know what? We're just gonna get protection back right away. Oh, I forget the dodge. The dodge happens before the missile removes the buffs, so not ideal there. All right, Chewie comes out of stealth now, hopefully. Nope. Yeah, so I realize building Dengar makes this easier, but we're really looking to do Boba Fett, Cad Bane, IG-88. Those are all the pilots of the bounty hunter ships, and then just fill in the other with Greef Karga because he's part of the BAM journey and a good bounty hunter and really is the best 5th. So these are the guys that I'm going to gear for fleets anyway. So the challenge is to see if I can get this event done with the fleet team. It looks like I'm just not fast enough, right? So I've got to get Bosk sped up a lot. You know, Bosk needs to be like 300 some odd speed, so I will have already had a turn by this point. This is interesting. They didn't go into stealth, so I'm going to work on Chewbacca here, but I mean, it just means that they're going to go into stealth here in a second. Remove the stun and hope for a kill. Nah, not enough damage. Ooh, Bosk coming in with a heavy shot. Okay, let's get protection up again. May not be the best move, but if I don't get it, then I'm probably going to be dead anyway. So, yep. They hit so hard. I think I can get it. I think we're pretty close on getting this. We want the contract. I hate shooting Lando, but if we can get the contract here, that's much better for us. Okay, we're stuck on R2 again. Alright, keep stunning him. Oh, man. Alright. Let's just put a couple shots on Han here. I really don't want to keep shooting at... Alright, get the contract. Come on, we need contract here. We need contract. Alright, die. Get out of here. We need contract. Bosk has lost his protection, and once he's lost protection, he goes down way too fast. All right, we got contract. We have the contract. Come on, Bosk. Live. Get a stun here. Come on. Get a stun. Yeah. Bosk coming back into it. Has a little bit of protection. Missile. Kill. We're doing it. It looks like we're going to be done with this Chewbacca event, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Victory. You got it. Can you flip your mods for the event? I got it with pretty rotten mods. Those aren't even good mods. You've completed the journey for Chewbacca. Yeah. It's been a good week, right? We got C-3PO on the Loquitur account. We got Chewbacca finished here. All right. Happy with that. Satisfied. Let's pop him up to 7 star. Come on. Giving me offers. I don't want offers. Don't want all these stinking offers. What's the Zeta we need on him? The Loyal Companion one is the one we need, right? The Loyal Friend. Recover health and protection. And this one is he's immune to ability block and cooldowns. This is the one that we really want, right? Okay, and let's Omega this. That offer. I really don't care about that. 30% damage on the basic is good because he assists a lot. Okay, this dispels everything and does physical. This is just the attack ignores defense. How much do I care about that? It's only 5 Omegas. I can afford that. And he's part of a ship, so... Okay. Well, there we go. Chewbacca, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take bounty hunters off that list of things to work on for right now. These guys are gear 11. Boba Fett's gear 10. I might need him gear 11 for the fleet event, but I'm not sure. But the ships are in pretty good shape. Okay, let's go to characters. We got a bunch of promotions that we can do. Check out Wat Tambor. He's at 98 of 100. So he's just narrowly avoiding his 7th star. He's like not anxious to get the 7th star quite yet. Promote this B1, promote the Mando. We can activate Savage. Put a little bit of gear on him. RNGesus shines his light on thee. Yeah, I mean we lost 2 bounty hunters pretty early on, right? We lost Grief and we lost the robot, the IG unit. We lost those pretty quick and still pulled it out. Bosk was a beast. He was beasting it. Okay, Wicket. I think while I'm thinking of it, what we're going to do, we're going to go over to squads, Farmer Green. We're going to kick Bosk off of this. And then I think Wicket is Dark Side, right? Dark Side farm. Check real quick. Yeah, he's Dark Side farm. And then what is Chewpio? Is 3PO and Chewie dark or light side farm? 3PO and Chewie. I think they're light side. Check this. Yeah, they're light side. So we're going to kick them off the dark side farming squad. Confirm that. And we get to go up here. And we're done farming the Hound's Tooth, which means we're done with that. And we can put 3PO and Chewie here in the farming lineup. That'll work. So we got Wicket to farm for Ewoks. We've got 3PO and Chewie to farm. We've got these other farms. Vandor Chewbacca to finish. The ship to finish. That's good. That will be good. All right. IG. CG really wants you to buy that pack. Yeah, it showed up like 12 times. How far are you from 7-star 3PO? Quite a ways. Quite a ways. We don't really have much progress on the Ewoks. You know, I say that we've worked on the Ewoks a bit. We're way off on Wicket. After experiencing the non-Wicket event on my Loquitur account, really not interested in doing that again. I feel like it took way too much gear. So let's you know, go ahead and plan to farm up the Wicket for that. Probably puts me 2 months out on the C-3PO event. All right, let's promote Vandor Chewbacca here. Okay. Let's hit Cara Dune a couple times. And we're working toward that Beskar Armor Mando just because, I mean, we can get BAM, we can get Razor Crest. Razor Crest could potentially help us get the Millennium Falcon if we have any problems with that. So it's you know, second tier farming. It's other stuff that I'm working on. Okay. All right, what other characters do I have that need promotions? Promotions. Any more green bars? Cheer it. That's exciting. Check him out. Hyperdrive bundle special, guys. Rolo. Yeah, we can get her to 7 stars now. That's nice. We'll favorite her. Take her to 85. 65 million in the bank feels pretty good. You guys want a long stream tonight? Do you want me to go through some mod work together with y'all? I could go through some mod work. I haven't worked mods since I was on vacation, so I have a full bank of mods. I don't think we've got any overflow on him yet, do we? Nope. Okay. All right. That should have... Well, you know what? Let's... This T3 may need him someday. Just go ahead and pop him up. Just bloat like mad, going for 4 million. Don't even care. Got the money. Spend it. pushing them right along. Graham Case says, yes, sir. Alex says, yes, please. I desperately need to know how to mod well. Okay. How's Han's Millennium Falcon coming along? Good. The only thing I need is to get my Xanadu, my IG 2000. I need to get that to 7 stars so that we can get that last star onto the Millennium Falcon. What happened? What happened? No, I don't want that. I don't want it. Man, I want that Omicron. I want to be able to use the Omicron effectively, though. That's the thing. It's not just about getting the Omicron. We have to be able to use it. All right. Mark III projectors. Fine. That's all we can do for Rolo for right now. I got a 7-star 3C3PO without Wicket or low gray. Most painful thing I've ever been through. I got gas without Gear 13 B1. Oh, man. Gas without a relic B1 is pretty rough. I mean, if you get good RNG, it's doable, I guess. All right, I'm really stoked that we were able to do that Chewie event with the bounty hunters where they're at. That's pretty good. All right, let's get into ships. I started an alt account with the hyperdrive bundle, but I don't want to go down the Revan route. Any suggestions? Yes. My suggestion is to build a relic snowtrooper as your first relic character. Relic a snowtrooper, and then go straight into the Executor journey with Vader and Piet. Prioritize them as your next 2 relics. That'll give you a Imperial Trooper team with a Relic Piet and a Relic Snowtrooper, and you should be able to get 2 Challenge Tier 1 events with that. You can add Darth Vader into your Trooper team on the Ewok one and get that done. The Vader team will be good in GAC. The Executor will ensure that you get your fleet income. So basically, 1 freestanding relic. Maybe Jedi Knight Anakin. Maybe you do Snowtrooper and Anakin. Do Snowtrooper, Anakin, and then Executor. The Lord of Hunger says it took me several days to get through the events. You have no idea. Hey, if you have the patience to go through them like that, it's better to spend the time than to spend the gear. I just don't have the time to spend, or at least I feel like I don't. All right, 7 stars on the Outrider. Let's finish this stankin' ship right now. Here we go. Upgrade that. Upgrade this. Get it done. Not even thinking. Target lock. Don't think. Just click. All right. Done. Outrider in good shape. Ooh, we've only got the Millennium Falcon at 5 stars. We could take that to 6 stars, couldn't we? Yes, we could. Upgrade to 7 stars. And then we just need to get enough stuff. Oh my goodness. Good gravy, this thing wants a lot of ship Omegas. I guess we know where our ship Omegas are going for the next month. Zoinks. Alright, Pistons U-Wing. Well, we can't spend any ship Omegas here. We just got to leave that ship where it's at. Alright, let's see if there's any more stars that we need to get. Hey! 6-star TIE Bomber. Basically, I only farm this TIE Bomber on dark side once per week when it's used dark side energy. And I've just been plugging along on this thing for the longest. And we're at 6 stars already. So, nice. Okay, got the TIE Fighter. Got a bunch of stuff that we don't want to activate. Got Kyle Katarn, got the Raven's Claw. Let's do it. Let's get the Raven's Claw. Bloat, 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 bloat. Going for 4 million. I don't need the Raven's Claw yet. I'm so far away from that. We're just fattening up for hard conquest is all we're doing. Let's take a look at how much. 12 million. Ooh, I don't want to spend much then. I want to get to like 15 to 20 million so that I make sure that I have enough to do everything I want to do with Profundity. You know what? Let's not even invest that much. Just put a little bit on it. Get some of the skills on it. That's good. Bloat, bloat. And then when we get Kyle, when we start working on Kyle, one day. Wow, okay. Let's go back to ships and just make sure there's nothing else we want to do here in ships. Yeah, the IG-2000, it's crazy. I started farming that at about the same time as Xanadu Blood. And I finished Xanadu Blood like... It's going to... In total, it's going to be like 8 weeks sooner than the IG-2000. It's just bonkers how much different that was. 4 shards left for the TIE Advance to get to 7 stars. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do in ships. I think we're satisfied with ships. We're going to leave that alone now. Okay. What's a character that needs mods? Bosk. Let's work on Bosk. Okay. I will talk you guys through my mod management system. And I need to make a video on this at some point and talk through like how I'm doing all the filters and publish that. I haven't got around to it yet because I keep reworking these, making them just a little bit better and a little bit better. But I think they're good enough that that we're in good shape to publish a video. Nuke team is okay. Oh, GG with weaker support droids make a nuke team for GG. Yeah, where everything dies off and he just keeps coming over. Nuke team is okay, but relics make the team better. Yeah, you put Newt Gunray into the team with the B1, B2 Grievous, and you end up with a team that you can, and the Magna Guard is the 5th, and that team can take out a lot of stuff. Plus you're hemorrhaging banners with a nuke team. The nuke team, you put like HK in the lead, or I mean, you can put 50 RT in the lead now for non-conquest stuff. So you can put like 50 RT or HK in the lead, and then you play T3 and BB8, and the team is plus 40% speed from BB8. You go first, you go fast, and basically you have to time it so that T3 goes first, you hit target locks, IG goes next, you hit target locks, Grievous goes, it removes turn meter when he hits everybody, and then HK goes and he does his nuke. But you want to actually put some thought into that team and set it up so that your turn order is good and that you go fast. And for people who haven't seen that team before, they're like, oh, what's this? You know, looks like garbage. And they come in and that team just goes fast, gains turn meter, removes all their turn meter, tears them in half. And then if they lose and they're not expecting it, then you've got turn meter and they come in with a second team and lose again. So it can be pretty brutal. What's the lore of the Triumvirate? How did the 3 Sith Lords coexist? Was this before the rule of 2? Well, I think the Scion and Nihilus killed Traya, didn't they? Didn't she have to be like brought back to life or barely survived, lost a hand over the deal? I'm pretty sure it was them that almost took her out in the first place. DL, I recently got my Mara and Dash to relics. Mara is 331 speed and Dash is 325. Is there any reason to add more speed to them right now? Dash needs to be modded for damage. I feel like Dash is a fast character and it can go fast, but you're probably like, I'm going to want to use him on offense, and it's not as important that he goes first as some other teams. So if you like him with speed, carry on with that. But if you've got him at that high of speed with an offense mod set, then that's fantastic. But no, you don't need to be any faster than that. 331 is fantastic on Mara Jade. That's going to put you ahead of just about anybody you face in GAC. If I had a number that I would think in my mind, like somewhere between 320 and 340 with Mara Jade is ideal once she's relicked. So yeah, 330 is perfect. I would keep her there. There's only a few characters that you need to just like go into total optimization on speed. Gideon, I feel like Moff Gideon deserves every last scrap of speed you can get. Because the trooper team is really, if you go first, you win, right? So Gideon has to go first. Same way with Echo on the Bad Batch. He's such a fast character, and getting him and Tech to go ahead of the opposing team, where you throw out that grenade, debuff them, then stun them. It's so hard for the opposing team to recover once you've done that. So like those characters need to be absolutely as fast as possible. I've been wanting to relic Gideon because it's an extra 20 speed. It absolutely is. Okay, let's get in here and let's talk about how I'm sorting mods these days. So the gray mod stuff, the first thing I tend to do is go into the arrows. And what we want to do is look at arrows, sort out like what's good on speed, right? So here we've got the gray arrows with speed. So what I'm doing here, I don't know why I have it listed as gray, as gray arrows. Maybe it was a different formula at first. But basically, we're looking to take all of the arrows that have speed and basically just select all of those and take them to 12 immediately, right? Because we're always going to want speed arrows, so let's just do that. All right. Then I got a macro that I call sell non-5. So all of the 4 dot mods and less, we're just going to go ahead and sell those off. And that's a filter of just anything that's mark 1 through 4, right? I've got one called sell bad stats. So what we do is we pick only unassigned mods, because I'm not looking at assigned mods with this. Only mods not in loadouts. We pick everything except the diamond. And I'm going to pick anything that has accuracy main stat, defense main stat, or tenacity as a main stat. Now we do want tenacity on crosses that are tenacity crosses, but generally I don't want tenacity anywhere else on a cross, right? So accuracy, to my opinion, is a throwaway stat. Defense percent on a main stat, garbage. Tenacity, garbage. But you can't pick the diamonds because they always have defense as a main stat. So get the diamonds out of there. We sort that way. And this is a defense mod with speed substat. Still not enough to inspire me to want to keep it. So we can sell all those off. And if you've got some tenacity mods with a tenacity main stat, then of course you want to keep those. Now, in the past, I've been selling my left side grays, so all of the circles, squares, and diamonds. And if I want to do that, I sort for that and get rid of them all. But today, I think I'm going to work them. I think I'm going to work all of the gray stuff, because I've got a lot of money in the bank, right? So let's look at basically all gray mods. And this is simple to set up, right? This is just anything that's less than 12, mark 5E, and you don't have to sort by speed on this one. We probably could say mods not in loadouts on this one too. Would probably be a good thing to pick. I hate that you can't resave these, right? Like if I modify this, I want to be able to just save it back to what it was, right? I don't want to have to make a new filter. I want to just be able to overwrite the filter that we've got. But unfortunately, I don't know a way to do that, guys. I don't know a way to do that. So as soon as we pick something else, then it switches, so we can't save it back. Anyway, so let's work the grays. Okay. And this is going to be all of the grays that we have in the account, everything. So what we're going to do, we're going to select them all, and we're going to take them to 6. There we go. All right. So then we're going to look for is it this one? No. Yeah, I got to clean this up, guys. I got to clean it up. I'm not finding what I want here. There's supposed to be a gray mod with no speed. So this is gray with speed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to filter I think that's the way I did it. So I filtered the ones with speed, and we're going to sort by speed. And we're basically going to trash anything that's not good here. So we're going to select all these. And these are workable. Crit chance, I don't know how much we really want that. Crit avoidance with speed, we might take a chance on that. Protection with tenacity, it might be okay. And remember, these mods are going to be horrible until we slice them. So you got to think to yourself, am I really going to keep these mods and invest in slicing them, or am I better off just, abandoning them right now and getting out of Dodge? Okay, so let's sell all of these. Let's select everything here and take it to 12. Okay. And then if we look back at our grays now, that should be all of the grays that don't have any speed. Okay. So now for sure we go to the left side gray stuff and less than 12. Okay. So this is all the stuff that we did 2 advancements on and they didn't hit speed. Now, if you really want to spend money, you can go for another advancement on these. But man, again, even if you get speed on a gray mod, it is going to cost you so much in slicing materials and everything else to make those mods good. For me, I just put the money back in the bank. I'm not interested in those. All right. So now we got rid of all of the left side mods. These right side mods, now on these, I'm willing to go ahead and hit them for 9 and see if anybody gains speed here. Otherwise, we're just going to sell them. Okay, so that got speed, health main stat. That's not bad. We developed speed here. Protection offense, not horrible. Offense with health, I'm never going to work on that. Offense with protection, I'm not going to work on. Okay, so we sell those. Okay, and then finally we take these up to 12. Now, all of the good mods that we worked on that had speed, this slice mods, only unassigned mods, has at least 1 speed, Mark 5E. So this should be all the gray mods that have speed. Now you really can't slice from this screen very well. So basically you do the sort and then you come back here. And you can see, even with all those gray mods that I threw away, all those gray mods that I sold, I still have this many gray mods that I may want to work on someday. And it's just so hard for me to get in here and just start throwing away slicing materials right and left. But we're gonna work on some of the premium ones here. This is a crit damage mod, so we're gonna invest in that. Lord of Hunger says, "Wait, you can save filters." Yep. Okay, you could charge patrons to go through their mods on stream. Just saying. That could be interesting. All right, so this one's worth slicing. We're going to go ahead, take that up to 15. And for me, I work on everything that I'm going to work on for gray before I move on. Okay? So my kind of, what I do here, when they're gray and they have good speed, I hit them once. And if I hit speed, now 8 speed is not terribly interesting, but it is a triangle. It is crit damage. So I'm willing to go ahead and see if I hit again. And I don't hit again. If this had 10 speed, I would take it from blue to purple. At 8 speed, I'm just going to leave it. And again, it's just because there's so many other mods that are good. This has defense, offense, protection. It's a very defensive mod. I like those kinds of mods. We need more crosses with good speed, so let's slice it. And we hit offense. And that's it. You know, a gray mod that doesn't hit speed on that first slice, for me, I'm done. I'm out. Crit avoidance. If you can get some of these with speed developed on them, there's certain teams where they can be really good. Potency. Nope. All right, what's this? Crit damage, 5 speed on an offense mod. That's fantastic. We're going to give this mod a lot of leeway. We're probably going to slice it to purple. Yeah, there we go. 10 speed. Hit it again. Offense, don't care. Hit it again. It's just because crit damage on an offense mod is really good. I typically don't do the slice of purple to gold if it hasn't already hit speed. But this one, like I said, we're going to invest in. And, you know, we're going to want to put that on a character someday. And maybe even 6-dot it. Even though the speed ain't the best, it has flat offense on an offense mod with crit damage. It's not bad. It's a pretty good mod for most kinds of accounts. All right, who else do we have at 5 speed? This offense with health. See, these are the ones that get by because of this mass filtering. Things like that get by. You're never going to use that mod. Here's a speed mod with health main stat. This could be pretty cool. I mean, if it works out, oop, I got speed on it. If it works out, you could end up with a clever little mod where you can increase health and still get the speed. Looking good, 14 speed. And yeah, we'll take it all the way, right? Let's go ahead and take it out all the way. 14 speed's not ideal, but it's good, right? Because it's a health main stat mod where you've still got a pretty good chunk of speed on it. All right, that health mod, 2 mediocre stats, not that great. 5 speed offense. This is protection on an offense mod. Probably not going to use that. Offense on an offense mod with 5 speed. That's worth hitting. Slice it. Doesn't hit. We're out. Okay. We're down to 4 speed down here now. Let's go ahead and try this one with the offense on it. And again, if they don't hit speed on that first roll, and I'll show you why that's important here in a second. Potency on a cross. Take a hit on that. It did get speed. Let's keep going. And taking it blue to purple, man, I really don't want to slice that unless it has 10 speed. Because I've got other mods somewhere with 10 speed that I want to use those materials for. So, okay, I mean, honestly, that's probably all I'm going to want to do. I have some other mods for the future, but I just don't have that many slicing materials. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we can start going into the green and blue, right? So work the green and blue mods, not assigned, not in loadouts, sort by speed, and it's Mark 5, blue and green. And the reason I've categorized them with blue and green like this, I find that you saw that I kept getting hung up on the slice from blue to purple. So basically, if it has 2 hits, I'll consider that slice from blue to purple. If it doesn't have 2 hits, I'm not going to consider the slice from blue to purple. So to me, the greens and blues kind of fall in that same category. You're looking to get at least 2 speed rolls some point on these mods. Okay. So we've got all these mods, and we need to find out if the blue ones are going to develop speed, the green ones are going to develop speed. So again, we're just going to select everything that we've got in here. Remember, we already sold off the bad stats. So we sold off the bad stats. We put 6 on this. That means the blue ones are fully developed and the green ones are 3 out of 4. All right. Okay. All right. So we got a chunk of them with speed up here. Quite a few that develop speed, so that's good. All right. So let's go in and sell the ones with no speed. So if it's green and blue and it didn't develop speed, see, this is one that I got to work on because we don't want the arrow slots in here. Because they have a speed main stat, they don't have a speed substat, so you'll sell off all your speed arrows if you don't do this macro in the right way. Okay, so this is all the stuff that I have that never developed speed. I don't want it. If it doesn't have speed, I don't want it. Get out of here. All right, so now we're gonna go back to the working these, and it's sorted by speed, so we can now go through, get rid of the arrows we don't want, Get rid of the stuff with 3 speed. Really, again, I don't want to invest slicing materials in something that had a 3 speed roll on it. Because even if you get a 4 or 5, then you're only looking at 8 speed. So it's hard for me to ever justify even working on these 3 speed mods. Get them out of here. All right, and that leaves us with this chunk of mods that we can select. And we'll take those all the way to 12. And now we can go to the slicing. So let's go to this. So this is all of the green and blue mods. So D and C, Mark 5, less than 15, that have less than 2 speed. So these are all the mods that have 1 speed roll. Now remember those mods that we were trying to get hits on speed and we didn't and we missed? So those mods now are going to show up here. And this is where working the grays first and working your way up. I have those mods separated out, and we can get rid of them. So blue mods that only have 1 speed are out. Most of the green mods that only have 1 speed hit are out. This one is saved because it's an offense mod with crit chance speed. It's interesting. I might want to play with it someday. This one has health, offense, tenacity on a tenacity mod. I might give that more chances just because it's got 4 good stats. It did roll speed, and it's tenacity on a tenacity mod, so I locked that one. So we'll sell. I don't think there's any more in here that are like that. Yeah, sell those. We're not going to want to work on them. All right. Now we can go to the greens and blues with 2 speed hits. No speed we've already sold, right? All we've got left is speed arrows. Okay. So these are... These are mods with 2 speed hits. What am I trying to do with this? Now I'm getting myself confused. Okay. So these have at least 2 hits. So that's basically the slicing. See, I didn't name it the same. So instead of like GB slicing, that's what happened. I had a GB slicing and then I had to rename it because I had to redo it. Okay. So this is basically the one for slicing. Anything with 2 hits or more in speed we can look at. And we're really wanting 10 speed. So we really only have 1 mod. Out of all this, we have 1 mod that... this one's worth hitting. That crit avoidance one. This one's worth working on for sure. 2 hits, 10 speed, take it to purple. 4 more speed, take it to gold. 3 more speed, take it up. Here we go. Rock and roll, 18 speed. We get potency. Come on. Offense. Come on. Health. We don't want health. Come on. Get it. Okay, we still have a chance though, right? Because we can calibrate out of health. Come on. Get speed. Get it. Health again. Garbanzo. Hey, it's a little more than the last. Come on. Last time. Get it. Speed. No. Offense. We'll take offense. It's not bad. Flat offense, but hey, it's better than nothing. All right, so we that's pretty good for an offense mod. Anybody who's building an offense character knows offense set with an offense main stat and 18 speed. You're going to be pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, see, these are all 9 speed. So these are worth putting on a character, but they're not really worth slicing. This crit avoidance one is for sure. We've already got 14 speed on it. And we're willing to take that one to A. Yeah, nothing. Garbage. Not garbage. I mean, it could be used on a character. Characters like Darth Treya, Shock T. I like that crit avoidance. Shock T with crit avoidance for the cam mission is pretty good. It's pretty good. What flat stats are okay? Flat offense is good. Everything else, flat defense, flat health, flat protection, it's mostly just garbage. Offense is the only one that you look at as a good stat, or at least for me. That's my opinion. But my focus is always on speed, so as long as the mod has speed, I'm going to try to turn it into a speed mod. But then we got to go back in here and we got to decide that maybe for these things at 7 speed down here at the bottom, if we're never going to slice these and they're stuck at 7 speed, a health mod with health we'll keep. An offense mod with tenacity, protection, and defense we won't keep. A health mod with health here, 7 speed, we'll keep. Speed mod, 7 speed, decent stats, crit chance, offense. It's pretty bad. Probably not going to use that. We might put it on an off-brand character somewhere. I got to remember this account's not even a year old. I got a whole lot of garbage mods. But look at this. We've got so much stuff that's 8 and 9 speed. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use that. Kind of trashy stats here. We'll leave most of them because I don't have that many mods in this account. This one's pretty bad. A lot of flat stats. This is interesting. Defense with protection, a little bit of speed. Offense, arrow with a little bit of speed. So we'll sell these. 5 more mods worth of space. All right. Now, going to the next level of purple and gold. The first thing we need to do is take all these purples and get them to 12. So we're going to get all the stats filled out on the purples. We're going to look for the purples and golds that have no speed. And again, see, this is an older version of it because we've got the arrows stuck in there. We don't want the arrows there. Look at all this. Look at all of these beautiful gold mods that have no speed. All right, get out of here. See you later. That's the blessing and the curse of gold mods, right? Like you get to see all the stats, but a lot of times that means you just get to sell them. Okay, so the purple and golds. All the ones that we have with speed that we're willing to work. Select them. And in this case, we're just going to take them straight to 12. Okay. Then we're going to look for anything with 1 speed. So all of these things that rolled only 1 speed. Offense triangle with offense probably can keep. The rest of this is garbage. Sell them all. This one we're going to lock. We don't want to sell it on a future macro run. All right, so then that leaves us here with the idea of trying to slice anything that's got 3 rolls or more on it. So you'll see we did develop some mods with good speed. So I'm kind of excited to do a 3 roll with 14. That's pretty good. 4 with an 18. Look at this thing. That's almost a completed mod. Okay. So let's go ahead and take this up to gold. Yeah! 18 speed. Take this one up to gold. Protection, not what we were looking for. But okay, so we've developed some more mods here. That one's, yeah. 11 and 12 speed on 3 rolls. 10 speed on 3 rolls. Definitely not going to throw the mods away because we can use them on some character somewhere, but not worth slicing. Not worth slicing. So that's it. All right, then we move on to the did I delete those? Oh my god, I deleted them. I deleted my attenuation. Oh boy. So basically we had ones where we had all of the stuff that's 6 dot sorted by speed, and that's all mods including assigned and unassigned. And we're gonna do every mod, but I think what I did was I said no speed main stats. So we picked all the main stats but speed to kick out those arrows. Has at least 3 speed. Okay. So I think this is good. Let's filter the mods and see if this is what we want. Yeah, I think that's good. So we can save this filter as calibrate. So we're basically sorting by 6 dot mods. And we come out here and we can look through this. And what we're looking for is these kinds of mods, like the best blue mods that have 16 speed at blue, and we haven't hit them. We've got some mods here that oh, look at this, 3 hits, 17 speed. Let's go. 6 speed, 23 speed with 1 left. Come on, you can do it. No. Last try. 6 speed. 6 speed. 29 speed mod. Do it. Okay. All right, fine. Calibrate. Tenacity. Give me 6 speed. Come on. No offense. Yuck. I'll take it over tenacity. Keep those changes. And then this flat offense is probably the worst. I'm willing to calibrate this mod probably even one more time. Come on. Speed. No, offense. Dang it. That's still not bad. Oh, so here's a huge benefit, guys. So the next time we try to calibrate this, because offense is already filled up with 5, we increase our chances from 1 in 4 to get to speed to 1 in 3. So we've just increased our odds of getting speed. So I'm going to hit this one last time. And we're going to... Come on, RNGesus. Come on. 33% chance. There it is. What is it? 6? How much? 3. Well, 26 speed mod. I'll take it. With 7% offense. That's pretty fantastic. Who am I kidding? I love that mod. All right, 17 speed here with 4 rolls. So we're just looking to get lucky on the first 2 rolls, and we don't. So I don't even know if I'm going to attenuate that mod. But basically, if we've got 3 rolls at blue level, and we don't want to go to purple and gold unless we have 4 speed hits. So this is where we go in and calibrate. This has already been calibrated. So, yeah, it's already been calibrated once. We're not going to do it again right now. 19 speed with 4 rolls. 21 speed with 5. 20 speed with 20 speed. 21 speed with 4 rolls. 21 with 4. 23 with 4. That's probably the best mod that we have right now to slice. Come on. Get it. Okay. Calibrate the mod. Kick off protection. Another 23 speed mod, guys. Come on. Potency. Nope. But we'll keep the changes for sure because, again, that locks potency in. Potency is now locked. So 33% chance on this last roll. Get speed. We got it. How much? How much? How much? 3 speed. Oh, boy. Okay. We got it, though. We got it. All right, all right, all right. We had another good mod somewhere here, right? On Vader or something. 21 speed here. 2 more hits. And we're out of slicing materials. We're out. So that's it. We're done. We're done slicing. Alex Sabatini says, I'm definitely going to go through my mods tomorrow and save some filters. Once I have a decent stock of credits, I'll start doing stuff. Honestly, if there's a lot of things, if there's one thing a lot of people would pay for, it's having someone else deal with their mods. Mr. Rice says, Pimpo. Yeah. DL, on your main account, what are you using the sortie Omicron with? I've got some droids semi-geared and I'm curious. So I just put sortie at, sortie's at low gear on that account. And I put her into the node at the end of zone 1 where you can accumulate datacron material. And she just gets wiped out every time. So at low gear, they just target her first and kill her. And I'm not sure there's any way around that. I don't have good droids on the Loquitur account. I've got like the Dark Trooper, of course, I've got. And I've got the IG relic from the Executor stuff. And then since it has to be non-separatist droids, that's it. That's all I've got is those 2 at relic. And the rest is just garbage. But I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to see what I can get done. Is the Iden Zeta needed for GAC? You need her Zeta to get the Omicron, says JWOH. JWO. I've got Relic, IG-88 and Dark Trooper, Gear 13 T3, and Gear 12 MHK. Would that work? I don't know, Lord of Hunger. I honestly don't know. I'm experimenting with it myself. Okay, so obviously I have to clean up my macros there on mods a little bit. Stumbled through it a little more than I would have hoped on the stream here. But yeah, so that was actually a pretty good mod session. We got some pretty decent mods out of that, I feel like. But yeah, if you go up from gray to green, then you can sell off the bad greens that you tried to slice. If you then go to gold and purple, and then you can sell off the slices that didn't work out from green and blue, and then 6 dot from there. I'm actually pretty happy with the mods on this account. I mean, for only being a year old, we've got we've got some pretty good mods overall, I think. Let's sort by speed. And let's see. How many characters do we have over 300 speed? Jin's at 292. I think Shakti is over 301. So we only have 4 characters at 300 speed, but with that set of modding, I'll get Raddus over 300 speed. And well, that's probably it. Then Bosk, maybe I can get to 300 speed, and then maybe Dash. So within the next couple months, I feel like I could end up at 7. Raddus, Dash, and Bosk. And that would be on track, right? If I can get 7 at 3.5, then that would meet the goal. Well, we gotta get Hermit Yoda up there too, don't we? We got to put Hermit Yoda in the stratosphere. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope that mod stuff helped some people at least. Not sure how many people that benefited. Like I said, I will eventually take the time to go through all of those filters that I'm using kind of in detail in a video and walk you all through it. But for now, that's going to wrap up the session for tonight. I said I thought I would end up around 3.5. Where did my galactic power end up? 349. Yeah, so almost 3.5 million galactic power. And once we get Profundity, that'll shoot up even more. So yeah, after Profundity, we're going to be real close to 4 million. So 4 million after a year. That's crazy. That is crazy. And then we got to get busy improving our stuff for hard conquest. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. For those who are in here, we have a lot of watchers with not many like sabers. So please, use that like saber on your way out if you didn't use it on the way in. Slash that like button. Get that thing out of here. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this in the future. Join the Patreon group. It gets you special access over on Discord. We have a Patreon channel over there. And I pay more attention to the Patreons. I help them out, do account reviews and all that stuff. So for $4 a month, it's a pretty good service. It's a pretty good group of people in the Patreon group. So if you want to support my channel, that's a way that you can do it. And join us on Discord no matter what. It's a great community. Really got a lot of cool people over there. A lot of helpful people, especially for newer players. So come be part of the best mid-game community there is in the game. Hope to see you all over there. All right, thank you all for watching, and I will check you out in the next holocron.